Hey Mixers, welcome back to another WNBA player props video. I'm recording this video super early because I've got a busy day today and they are already giving us props for both of the games. Not full props for that Wings game with the Sun, but we can look through those a little bit later. So let's jump into the recap from a couple of days ago, and then obviously we can't, or from yesterday, and we can't recap today obviously because it hasn't happened yet, but let's jump into that other recap. So yesterday I gave you just two leans, so I didn't have any best bets. I had Jewel Lloyd over 1.5 3-pointers. She shot 0 for 4. I was also looking at Jackie Young 3-pointers, and she had never hit that over against the Chicago Sky, and Jewel Lloyd had every single time. So I don't know what's going on in the WNBA. I think they're just messing around with us at this point. But Angel Reese over 9.5 points did barely cash, which didn't matter because they were paired together, so that lost anyway. Let's jump into the bets for today. I do have one best bet so far, and one lean and one alt line, but I will try to add, some more things in the pinned comment as the day progresses and as we get into tomorrow. So keep an eye on that. My first best bet here is going to be Allisha Gray over 24.5 PRA. I know that she has Ryan Howard back, but she's actually like about the same with Ryan Howard on the court or not at home. So she's over 77% of the time at home, even with Ryan Howard on the court. Here are the stats for that. And she did hit this once against the Aces, and then she hooked it once with 24 in 2 head-to-heads already this year, but those were both away games. Ryan Howard plays a lot better away, like she scores a lot more when she's away, and Allisha Gray scores a lot more at home. It's a tough scoring matchup for Allisha Gray above the break, but Ryan Howard was able to hit 5 threes in their last head-to-head in the away game, and Allisha Gray hit 5 threes in the head-to-head before that, when Ryan Howard wasn't playing. So I still think that she can get her points. I wanted to throw in the rebounds and assists as well because I do expect her to be active on this home court. We also want to look at another home player, so that will come up here in a minute. I have a lean here for Allisha Smith over 7.5 points. She's over 69% of the time in away games with the Aces. She had 11-5 in 2 home games with the Aces, so she went over once and missed it once in home games. And then when she was on the Wings, she had 4 in a home game and 13 in an away game. So kind of up and down. She's gone over this twice against the Dream. The one time that she played in Atlanta, she had 13 points. So I do want to have a little bit of a flyer on this, but she's too risky. She could play 18 minutes. She could play 25 minutes. She could play 30 minutes. We just don't know what her minutes are going to look like, but she does play a little bit better away. Like they tend to give her more minutes away and more shot attempts. And she's already gone over this once in an away game against the Dream when she was on the Wings. And then our last one here is just an alt line. Because it's Taco Tuesday, I'll tell you how I'm going to pair all these up. But Brionna Jones is a home warrior, and she has not been playing well, but she plays so well at home. So I couldn't pass up this Goblin line over 7.5 points. She's over 100% of the time at home. Head-to-head, she's only had 7 and 6 points, and those were both away games. So it's not a good scoring matchup right under the basket for her, but she could score from the mid-range, which is where the Aces are the weakest. So I'm hoping that she's able to get it done here at home one more time. She did barely go over this line against the Sun, the Valkyrie, and the Lynx. Those teams all tend to play at a slower pace, and the Aces tend to play at a higher pace. So I'm hoping that means, a little bit more scoring, and Brionna Jones can get us there. So if on the review screen here, we've got one best bet, one lean, one alt line, Allisha Gray over 24.5 PRA. The lean is Allisha Smith over 7.5 points. And then alt line is Brionna Jones over 7.5 points. So most likely, I'm just going to be pairing one of these with the 3 tacos that come out. If I see anything else that pops up, of course, as always, I will put it in the pinned comment for you either today or tomorrow. And then you guys can take a look at that. So anyone who comments on today's video, if I end up having a second best bet, will just automatically be entered into the cash giveaway competition with any comment. So just let me know what you think about anything you want. Ask me a question, just whatever you want. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to be strict on it today, but only if we find another best bet to put in there, which would have to probably be in that Wings and Sun game, which I'm kind of on the Sun side of that thing because the Sun have had an incredible defense actually over the past several games, and the Wings we know don't. So anyway, Hope you guys have an awesome day. I actually am headed out of state today so that I can place some bets on a traditional sports book for the NFL. I have some college football bets that I'm going to be placing as well. And I might even throw some WNBA bets on there while I'm out there. So I'll let you know if I do any of that. And yeah, thanks, guys.